Hi everybody! We're back again for another Woolly Wednesday. Thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's doing well, and wherever you are that you're having a nice day. Kind of gloomy here and windy, but tomorrow we're going to have another good day. So I have a new project to show you today and some more tips. So let's get started. And before I forget, we still have a few days left of April, so you can still use our live April 20 discount code on the website for online shopping. Get 20% off site-wide till the end of the month, so through Thursday, I guess today and tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do yet for May, something different. So we're going to do a drawing again. So if you, hi Jerry, if you comment or share or make a purchase on the website today, I'll enter you in the drawing. And today's drawing is going to be a coaster kit that I'm going to show you in a little bit. How are you doing today, Jerry? It's nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so today's project, I'm going to show you my new patterns for some needle books. So I have 4 different variations. The pattern is not quite finished, but I'm going to finish it today. So this one is a kind of a orchid floral. Hi Nancy, thanks for coming. And this one, we have this cute little elephant and a butterfly. The 4th one is a ladybug. So I'll show you the inside of the book. There's a little thread chain loop. Who else is here? Thanks, Jerry. I'm good. Yes, I'm glad you are too. So I've put a button on the back and made a thread loop. You see the thread loop? And then on the inside of the book, we have a pocket so you can keep your needle threader. And then we have a couple pages to put your needles and another pocket for your scissors. So, something I've been working on for a while and finally getting it done. So, we're going to talk a little bit more about this project, and I have a little demo that goes along with it and a couple more tips. Hi Susan, nice to see you. The other project that I want to show you is probably one of my best sellers when we're at a show. It is a great project to make for a quick gift, or if you have a friend who is new to wool applique, or if you are new to wool applique, it's a great place to start. It is our Fast Fun Coaster Cushion is the name of the pattern, and I only sell this as a kit, so I could probably sell it as a pattern too, but usually we just sell it as a kit in a show, and it comes with the fabrics you need. So the coaster is like this. So it comes with 2 pieces for the top and the back, so you'd get 2 pieces of blue or enough blue for that, and the yellow for these little petals and the centerpiece. And you can buy that in 4 different colorways. So you can get it in the, what do we call this, the jewel tones, and that's this one, this version, or the pastel version, and that's this one. And this one, we just took the coaster because there's a top and a back, and instead of leaving it flat, we stuffed it, so then it makes a pincushion. Cool, huh? It also comes in autumn colors and Christmas. This one's different, but this one should have white in it, so it looks like this. So, and there's so many different ways you can do it. You could just do basic stitching, and those basic stitching directions are in there. This one's not too complicated. It's just blanket stitched, and there's some French knots and a little chain, no, just a little stem stitch around the circle. This one gets a little fancier, not hard stitches, just a little more decoration. So it's a great way to practice your stitches, or it's a nice little gift to give somebody. So you can get it in those 4 options, and it's only $12. But I think I'm going to make them now with the thread available too. So pretty soon, I don't know what it'll cost, probably another $5. I'll include the thread to go with the fabric, so you have everything you need to make it. So that's our Fast Fun coaster cushion. We've had quite a few new stitchers asking some questions, and so I just thought I would show that and give you another opportunity to see a beginner project or just a quick one. So I want to show you my needle books, and I was thinking, because of the little pieces in these, and after I had shown you before how I always use my stapler, I thought, well, I need to show you another way, because I had to use a glue stick. So I have out here the 4th, turn it around so you can see it, the 4th, variation is the flower with the ladybug on it. And I just spilled all my stuff. So these little flower petals are pretty small, and I was trying to staple them on, and it was just really awkward. Sometimes, you know, you can get the stapler in there and staple, but some of them are kind of small and it doesn't always work. So I thought I would show you how to glue stick. And I don't like to glue stick a lot. Even if it's just one little piece I'm going to put down, I just have this one little petal here I'm going to put on and show you. You don't need to cover it with glue. You don't need to coat it. The glue's going to harden, and then you have to stitch through it, and it's just going to be nasty. Hi, Patty. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. So I'm just going to put a little dab on here. So I have glue sticked these all down, but you can see they're not all the way, so it's kind of loose. They're just enough glue stick so that, hi Susan, enough glue stick to hold it in place, okay? Because like I said, if you get too much glue stick, it's just icky to stitch through. So on the pattern for the needle book, get these little things off of here, there will be a placement diagram so you can figure out where to put all your pieces. And I made it so that the center of the flower is right in the middle, so that if you fold your piece for the outside of the needle book, and then you get what will be the front of the needle book, you can just stick that yellow center right down in the middle. I can see I just put a pin in there temporarily to hold it in place while I put all the white flower petals in their spot. Alright, so I'm going to put this last little petal right here. I've got a big gap here, but my ladybug's going to go there. So this last little petal is going to go right here. And how I laid these on here was because I had the yellow center in the center, and then I put this little petal and this little petal, just lined them straight up right down the center of the front. And then I took the center going this way, the horizontal center right through that yellow circle, and put those two there. And then I could just sneak the 2 petals that are in the corners in their little spot. They don't have to be perfect. Alright, so here's my little petal, and you can see I still have the paper on the back from the freezer paper. So I'm going to peel that away. And this is my glue stick. It's just a kid's glue stick, water soluble, non-toxic, just in case somebody decides they need to eat it. Grocery store shelves are getting kind of bare. If you need to go to glue stick, you do what you gotta do. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick one little bit of glue in the middle. Not a lot, just a little dab. Okay, and then I just am going to lay this down in here and tuck the end of that petal right underneath the yellow flower center. And it'll dry and it'll stick there good enough for me to stitch it down. Okay. I haven't cut out my ladybug yet. I was going to do that, but I misplaced my scissors. You know how that goes. But that's not important anyway. What I wanted to show you were the little dots. So I have these little tiny circles. You see them? You would see this on a pattern and you'd think, oh, how annoying is that? What am I supposed to do with those tiny little circles? Susan's asking me questions. So I was like cutting a pie in 7 pieces. Much easier than cutting a pie in 7 pieces. Oh, you're funny. Okay, so to get these tiny little circles, you don't need to cut those out unless you don't have a couple little tools. And if you don't have any tool to cut out those little circles, you could just you could do it with stitches or some French knots would be fine. But I used my hole punch because these are 1/4 inch circles. My hole punch is a 1/4 inch and it works pretty good. But a little tip for that is if you have, I had the circles drawn on here and that's not really necessary. But if you punch through paper, it's a little bit easier. And my hole punch, I'm going to warn you, I'm not going to do it through the paper, is not very sharp. So it takes a couple punches. But, oh, there. Sometimes I have to punch it. That did not work at all. No, it's stuck. That's never happened before. There. Okay, that one did not work. So I'm going to tell you, do it with the paper. So here, we'll do it right in here. We'll do it through here. So if you punch through the paper on the wool, it just gives it some stability, I think. And first of all, you can see I punched out the paper and my wool circle is partially cut. I think it's because my punch is old and it's not really sharp. But if I just turn it another angle and punch again, and again and again and again, there. Okay, almost. I just need my scissors to cut the rest of that. But you get the idea. You can punch out those little circles that way. Or make French knots. So when I go to put those little circles on my ladybug, I'm going to use my glue stick because there'd be no way I could staple that. Okay, put the lid on my glue stick so it doesn't dry out. Well, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget, well, everybody who's here now, live, you're entered in the drawing. And the drawing is going to be one of these coaster kits. So if you win, I'm going to include the thread. And you can tell me which colorway you want. You can have the autumn, or the jewel tone, or the Christmas, or the pastel. Okay, so if you're not watching live, you can still make a comment today, or share this video, or place an order on the website and get included in our drawing. Anybody have a question while we're still here? Hi Kim, thanks for coming. Sometimes there's a little delay on questions popping up. We'll see if anybody has one. Hi Deb. Hi Mary. It's nice to see everybody. The needle book patterns will be up soon. Nancy has a question. Could I use a sequin for dots? Oh, that would be so cute. If you've got sequins, yeah, they're probably the perfect size for on that little ladybug. I don't know if you can see it laying down like that, but here you can see how big it's going to be. And I think a sequin or anything 1/4 inch, even a bead would work. Yeah, good idea. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, the needle books. So as soon as I get the pattern done and get those sent to the printer, we'll have them in a week. You can order them though if you want to order them still today or tomorrow to get that 20% off. You can do that and just pre-order those. You can get the pattern, or I'll be making kits. So those are up on the website already to pre-order. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Okay, how's everything in New Mexico? See what Mary has to say. Is Mary listening or just watching? Just thumbs up. Okay. Oh, I'll show you. For the rest of my ladybug needle book. Here's the front, and here's the inside pieces are just about ready to go. And I have the pocket cut out for the needle threader and the pocket cut out for the scissors, and I have those stapled down so they're all ready to stitch. And then put that right there. Then this is the inside pages for my needle, and that will just get centered. See if I can do this in the, not really. That will just get centered right on there and stitched down the middle. I'll show you a finished one. There, you can see I just did some stitching down the middle to hold that page through. How's that? Pretty cool. Oh, there goes my scissors. Okay, that's all I have today. Dig out your glue sticks and your hole punch and start doing some wool applique. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next week. Next week it'll be May. Oh, it's warm in New Mexico and windy. It's probably windy at Mary's house outside of Albuquerque. It's very windy. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody, and have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.